The sound of metal chains clinking against each other echoed through the compound as Ngozi stood outside the massive gate of her company, her heart pounding so hard she could hear it in her ears. The security guards who used to greet her with cheerful, "Good morning, madam," now looked at her like a stranger. The company's signboard that once read Ngozi Exports Ltd. was gone. In its place, a new name had been welded on a fresh board: CJ International Logistics. She blinked, unable to process it. "Excuse me, where's my company name? What's happening here?" she asked, her voice trembling. The older security guard, Musa, shifted uncomfortably. "Madam, abeg no vex o. We just dey do our work o. Dem tell us say ownership don't change." "Ownership, te? Who changed it?" Her voice came out louder than she intended. "Musa, you know me. This is my business." "Madam, abeg, no make wahala here o. The new boss say if we allow anybody in without permission, then go sack us. Abeg, I fit lose my job." Ngozi stared at him in disbelief. The paper in her shaking hand, the court order freezing her company's assets, suddenly felt heavier. She pressed her palm to her chest as her vision blurred. In that moment, all the years of sweat, sleepless nights, and sacrifice flashed before her eyes. The late-night packaging exports, the endless calls to clients, the pride of seeing her containers leave for Ghana and Dubai. All gone in one blink. Her phone buzzed in her hand. A call from her lawyer. She picked it, her voice weak. "Barrister, what did you find?" "Madam," he sighed heavily. "It's worse than we thought, oh. Your cousin Chijioke, he transferred all your company shares to his name 3 months ago. And he used your signature, perfectly forged." Ngozi's breath caught. What? What are you saying?" "I'm saying, Ngozi, that legally speaking, the company now belongs to him. He is the owner." Her knees gave way. The phone slipped from her fingers and clattered to the floor. They said blood was thicker than water, but Ngozi finally understood the truth. Blood could also drown you faster than any ocean. 2 years earlier, she had been just another struggling businesswoman in Aba, running a small palm oil export hustle from her late mother's backyard. She was known in the market for her honesty and determination. Every kobo she made, she reinvested. Every client she gained, she treated like family. Life wasn't easy, but it was hers. Then came the breakthrough, an order from a supermarket chain in Dubai. She remembered dancing around her small office that day, barefoot, with her assistant, Ejema, laughing as they shouted, "We don't blow!" The contract changed everything. Within months, Ngozi grew from sending 5 drums of palm oil to shipping whole containers. The money started flowing in. She rented an office, hired more staff, and soon her business became one of the fastest growing export companies in the region. But success also brought new challenges: paperwork, customs issues, taxes, clients calling at all hours. She needed help, someone she could trust completely. That was when Chijioke appeared. He had been her mother's sister's son, the cousin she hadn't seen in years. He came back from Lagos looking defeated, his clothes wrinkled, his eyes tired. "Sister Ngozi," he said the first day he walked into her office, "I just need a chance. I don't want to beg for money anymore. I want to work." Ngozi smiled warmly. Chijioke, you are family now. You don't need to beg me. I'll find something for you." From that day, everything changed. Chijioke was brilliant with numbers, good with people, and handled suppliers like he was born for it. Within months, he became her right-hand man. Everyone loved him, his jokes, his confidence, his energy. When Ngozi traveled for business, she left him in charge. "Sister Ngozi, don't worry yourself, oh. I've got your back. You will come back and meet everything perfect." And every time she came back, the office would be spotless, operations smooth, profits high. Ngozi would smile proudly and tell her friends, "Chijioke is like the brother I never had." But small cracks began to show. It started with suppliers complaining about late payments, even when she knew she had already sent the money. Then a shipment got delayed because the container documents weren't properly signed. She asked Chijioke what happened, and he laughed it off. These port people again. They just want to frustrate us so we'll go bribe them. Don't worry, I'll handle it." And he did.
the problem disappeared. But
Her cleaner, Mama Ebere, approached her one afternoon, eyes darting around nervously. "Madam, abeg no vex. I no wan talk wetin no concern me, but I notice that your cousin dey do plenty secret calls for office. Sometimes he go lock himself inside." Ngozi laughed. "Mama Ebere, leave him. Chijioke is family. He won't do anything wrong." The woman muttered. "I just talk my own." That night, Ngozi thought about it briefly, but brushed it aside. Chijioke had been nothing but loyal. He even refused a salary increase once, saying, "You've done enough for me, sister. I'm just happy to be part of this journey." How could she suspect him? As the months passed, business expanded fast. Ngozi started traveling abroad more often. Chijioke handled everything at home: operations, contracts, even payroll. He knew all the passwords, all the client lists, every confidential file. He became indispensable. But while Ngozi's focus was on growth, Chijioke's eyes were on something else. One Saturday morning, Ngozi stopped by the office unexpectedly. The staff weren't around. As she entered, she heard Chijioke's voice through the door of his office. He was on the phone, laughing loudly. "Yes, my guy, everything done set. The company go soon be mine. The woman no sabi anything. I don arrange all the documents. By next month, I go be CEO officially." Ngozi froze. Her blood drained from her face. For a moment, she couldn't breathe. But before she could push the door open, another voice answered through the phone, and Chijioke said, "I did tell you, na mumu she be." Always shouting, "Family this, family that." She no know say blood fit be poison too. Ngozi stepped back quietly, heart racing. Her palms trembled as she walked out of the building like someone in a trance. She didn't confront him that day. She couldn't. She spent the whole night awake, thinking maybe she misheard. Maybe it was a joke. Maybe, just maybe, he was talking about something else entirely. But in her gut, she knew. The next morning, she went back to the office. Chijioke was there, smiling as always. Ngozi, you look tired. You didn't sleep well." She forced a smile. "I'm fine. I just have a few things to check in the accounts." "Don't worry, I already balanced everything. You can rest." But something in her broke that morning. She started quietly checking things on her own. The account books, the loan statements, the export invoices. That was when she noticed the first irregularity. A loan she didn't remember approving, signed with her name. And then another, and another. Her hands shook as she opened more files. Each document carried her forged signature, identical, perfect. Millions had been borrowed in her company's name. When she finally confronted him, Chijioke smiled. Ngozi, calm down. I did everything for the business. You're too emotional about things. These loans helped us grow." Ngozi's voice broke. "You stole from me." He laughed softly. "I didn't steal. I just took what I deserve. You forget, without me, this company won't even exist. Chijioke, I brought you from nothing." He shrugged. "And now you've taught me everything I need to know. That's life." When she threatened to call the police, his smile vanished. "You think anybody will believe you? I have all the documents. You signed everything. You gave me power of attorney. Remember?" She froze. "I never," he interrupted, leaning back confidently. "Oh, you did. I just filled in the blanks after you signed the draft. You trust too much, Sister Ngozi. That's your